We got eighth-year pass rusher David Reese here at Syracuse Fall Camp. David, how's it all been for you in Syracuse, man?
It's been great so far. Just being able to come in and get to work. It's been everything I wanted.
I'll start here, and I know you've talked about it, but like eighth year catches people's attention. I want to ask about the whole story. We can get into the injury stuff, but what do you think that gives you in terms of an edge, just all the experience you have, even if you haven't been playing in games, just being around college football for 8 years now?
I feel like it's allowed me to mature a lot. When I first got to college, I was not immature, but, I didn't really know as much about football as I do now. And, what all goes into the game, whether it be studying film, studying your opponent, learning how to practice, learning how to take care of your body, learning how to live on and off the field. I feel like it's just been an opportunity to learn and grow.
So the first 3 years at Florida, you had some issues with injuries, and like just what went through your minds? Because that's got to be tough. Like one injury, it's like, okay, then you have a couple. How does that affect you? Like, how do you get through that mentally, and just what did it teach you about yourself?
I feel like nobody prepares for it. A lot of kids, they go to college, they want to do 3 and out, I'm gonna go to the NFL. And then when it doesn't happen, a lot of people, like, they hit the back against the wall and they don't know what to do. But I just give glory to God. Thankful for my family, my loved ones around me, the training staff at Florida, Paul Silvestri, Matt Red. They really, helped me. Miss Susan, who was my physical therapist. They really just helped me. I was young, going through stuff I had never been through. And they just helped me along the way, kept me on track. And I just couldn't be more grateful, honestly.
Take everyone through your journey. How'd you end up at Florida? How'd you get to Cal? Why Syracuse now?
I ended up at Florida. A coach who recruited me, Tim Skipper. He was just very genuine throughout the whole college process. I always been big on like relationships and like who and like how people treat you. And that's kind of the same thing. I ended up going to Florida. Was there 5 years with a coaching staff, how the business works. It was my time. And, I chose to go to Cal. I wanted to be in the Pac-12, a big passing conference, showcase my talent. So I got the opportunity to go out there. It was great. I did 2 years there. And, kind of same situation, it was just my time to, depart from the situation. So, I chose to come to Syracuse with Coach Nick and Coach Elijah, Coach Robinson. It was just like genuine from the start. I really wanted coaches that I could, have a genuine relationship with. And, and 20 years later, if I really needed them, they'll be there. And, that's just what it is.
Jonte had a pretty amusing answer to this, but different perspective. He's Texas. You're Florida to Cali to Syracuse. What did you know about Syracuse before you came here? And just what were your expectations, and what have you observed so far about the area?
I really didn't know nothing other than Carmelo went here. I never really been up north. I never knew. When I came, it was snowing and stuff still. I never really been in snow. So, it's just, I like to be optimistic. I like to take challenges head on. Coming out of high school, I told myself, like, I didn't want to go anywhere where it was cold. Being a Florida boy, I never wanted to, leave that climate. But, being older, I wanted to make the most of all my opportunities. And I didn't want to be held back, by different things that, I hadn't experienced. So, coming out here, it's been great. It's been fun to, experience new things, experience new people, and just be in a different environment.
Steve said he was in contact with Kyle. For you, did seeing a guy like Fidel come here and find success impact your decision at all, or is that just something that's completely separate?
I didn't really know Fidel before I came here. Once I started, talking with Coach Nick and stuff like that, it was brought to my eyes, and just seeing his production, seeing what kind of versatile player he is, it definitely attracted me.
What would you say for fans who haven't seen much of you except maybe a game here or there at Cal? How would you describe your game?
I don't really know. I like to win.
What's your greatest strength as a player? How about that?
Being dominant.
Okay.
Everybody when they turn on the film or like they turn on the game, you're not gonna win every rep, but like I'm the player. I feel like I'm not gonna stop either. So, you know, that's just how I like to describe myself, you know, probably relentless.
Okay. Two more. That's a good one for Dart. Two more getting away from football. First off, what's something about David Reese off the field? What should fans know about you? Interest, hobby, fun fact. Just what do you want people to know?
I like being outdoors.
Okay.
I like riding four-wheelers, jet skis.
Oh, there you go.
I like watching movies. I love art. When I get some more funds, you know, I want to become an art collector. I love traveling. I love food. I love soul food. I love family. I love, you know, spending time with loved ones. And other than that, you know, I'm pretty chill, laid back for real. I don't do too much. And that's it for real.
I love that. There are a lot of passions off the field. And you mentioned food. I'm asking everybody for a food recommendation. What place have you found that you've liked so far since you got here?
Possibilities.
Okay, that's a classic.
Possibilities. That chicken Alfredo with the shrimp is good. I like it.
And last one, bonus, apologies, but Cali guy, I've got to ask about Mexican. Were you a Mexican food guy, and have you found a place around here?
I never really been big into it, but I will say Cali had very like authentic Mexican food, and I love birria tacos.
Okay, bet.
So, you know, I haven't really found nowhere around here, but I definitely could go for some of those.
Hey, hope you do, man. Thanks for the time, David.
Thank you. You too.